A villain is a main antagonist character in a fictional story. The character is depicted as an evil figure who has a desire to rule the world by destroying it. Here are manhwa recommendations where the main character is a villain. Number 5. How to Live as a Villain. How to Live as a Villain is a webtoon written by Gamsik and art by Mosikli and original work by Run Green. This manhwa was published in 2021 by Naver. This manhwa tells the story of a man named Tae-Hyung who suddenly finds himself in a room with 3 other people. Tae-Hyung had been chosen as a player in the great game to select the god's next successor, the mission. Tae-Hyung has suddenly fallen into another world to participate in a game to become a god. This other world, that is akin to that of a game, contains players who cooperate and also kill each other in cold blood. Tae-Hyung, a person without an ounce of talent, uses wicked and crude tricks to become an all-powerful player. Growing stronger through cunning means makes him a villain, and that is the only way to survive. Number 4. Villain to Kill. Cashin is the main character of Villain to Kill. He was formerly Cashin Lee, the S-rank top-class psyker. After being betrayed and murdered by Lampas, he has been reincarnated into the body of 18-year-old Korean high school student, Gang Ugwon. In his rage, Cashin has awakened as a villain and sworn vengeance on Lampas. He now lives a double life, maintaining Gangu's civilian life while also acting as the villain, Cashin. He is the current boss of the Gadam Vilzoni, following his initiation. As trouble knocks on their Vilzone's door, Cashin gradually finds himself becoming entangled in the underground political war between Winterbell and the Masters of Evil. Perpetually accompanied by Moros, Cashin is not nearly as alone as he appears. Number 3. The Villain Wants to Live. Dekuline von Grahun Yukline, as known as Kim Woojin, is the main protagonist of the web novel The Villain Wants to Live. Originally, Dekuline was an arrogant and merciless noble, known for his elitism, perfectionism, and strict adherence to noble etiquette. He was a misophobe, obsessed with cleanliness and order, and maintained a cold, authoritative demeanor. However, after being possessed by Kim Woojin, a game developer from South Korea, his actions took a drastic turn. He sought to alter fate and survive in the game's world. Before Kim Woojin's possession, Dekuline was one of the most feared nobles in the empire. As the head of the Yukline family, he was ruthless, cunning, and highly disciplined. He was both respected and hated for his merciless ways and unwavering perfectionism. Number 2. Myst Might Mayhem. Myung, also known by his birth name Jang, is the central protagonist of Myst Might Mayhem. He is a powerful martial artist and shaman that was once a regular boy who lived as an ordinary herb gatherer with his grandfather before he was cruelly murdered. Enraged, Jang went on a rampaging killing spree in an attempt to get revenge on the murderer, but he was defeated and later arrested. Yet rage and determination alone are not enough. He must train in martial arts if he ever wants to stand a chance against such a formidable foe. Imprisoned and on death row for his crimes, he was approached by the young master of the Mock Sword Manor, Myung, who wanted to use him as a body double, but Jang murdered his look-alike and took the young master place as Myung. Number 1. Time-limited genius Dark Knight. 2 years ago, Yu Chen was diagnosed with late-stage cancer. He visited many hospitals, but the consensus was that he couldn't be cured. No one reached out to him after his memory loss, and there is no one for him to reach. 2 years have since passed, and the only thing he does is play a game called Inner Lunatic, which he has completed 27 times. Upon starting a new game, he chooses the name Carl, as always, and chooses to genius traits, which results in penalty traits. This causes the game character to be terminally ill, causing Yu-chan to relate and laugh to himself. He attempts to start the game, but the character's name was forcibly changed, and he is sucked into the game, where he sinks up to 71%. When he opened his eyes, he was in the body of Knox von Reinhofer, the final villain in the game.